Hello everyone, my name is Chad Yuri Pierre. I am currently earning my master's at the University of Florida for health education and behavior. Today I will be presenting my project for the interview with a Workksite health promotion director. For my assignment, I chose to focus on the employee wellness program at Novo Southeastern University. There, I was able to conduct my interview with the wellness program administrator. Um, so this presentation will provide the details uh, that I was able to get through the interview about the role and responsibilities of the administrator, the goals, mission, and the purpose of the program, how it has been helping people, and also advice from the administrator for students that are looking into the field for future reference. Okay, so the purpose of the interview was to give students an insight of the role and responsibilities of a health promotion director. For my presentation, I will be providing information that I learned from my interview with the wellness program administrator at NSU. I was able to conduct my interview with Miss Boninia Jenkins, who is currently the Employee Wellness Program Administrator at NSU. She's been working there for 10 years now, and before her role there as the program administrator, Ms. Jenkins was also a health educator for pediatric asthma at a medical facility and also managed wellness programs for Miami-Dade County Public School, which is the fourth largest in the nation. Ms. Jenkins is also on the chess committee, the National Chess Committee, where she promotes um, like getting your chess certification in order to boost your credibility as a health educator. Through my interview with Mrs. Jenkins, I was able to learn the mission statement of the wellness program at NSU. They are dedicated in providing resources and educational opportunities to the employees in order for them to integrate physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. They also target to increase employee knowledge about all the dimensions of well-being, such as social well-being, emotional, spiritual, environmental, occupational, intellectual, and physical well-being, in order for the employees to be aware of all of them and also address them in their lives. Third goal of the program is to reduce and remove any barriers that employees may be or may not be aware of in their fitness journey. So the wellness program at NSU has over 500 employees enrolled. In order to be enrolled or participate in the program activities, you have to be an employee at NSU. And before taking over, Mrs. Jenkins mentioned that the participation rate from the employees um, and the program activities provided by the wellness program were initially at 9%. Now, 10 years after, she can report that the numbers have reached 75%. So there was a huge increase in the number of employees that are participating in the activities that the wellness program has been providing for them. So some of the results that the employees have been mentioning that they were able to reach to the program were having healthier lifestyle, making healthier lifestyle choices. Some have been reporting losing weight, being in better shape than ever, and also like better productivity while at work. Um, there also have been like a lot more results that employees have been able to report back to her. Next, we're going to talk about the programs that have been available. So the first program that I want to talk about is Rally. Rally is an incentive program that is provided at the university. In order to participate in the incentive program, the employee and their spouse, if they're both working at the university, they have to be covered by the medical insurance plan at the university. And so so basically how it works is that through the app you can have it on your phone, your laptop or tablet, and you get points for activities that you participate in, um, stuff like that. You also get coins. You can also earn coins through the app. Well, where you get like incentive, or you can trade them in for an Amazon gift card, Target gift card, or Macy's. Or you could also donate your coins to charity. Um, so with that point system, employees can actually earn up to $250 per year back from their medical insurance to the university. But that's not all that they provide. There are also a lot more programs present. So the wellness program at NSU also has some self-administered program. Ms. Jenkins mentioned that she does over 50 employee webinars during the year. They also have flu shots and other shots that they provide through the NSU pharmacy, and they also do on-site biometric screening once a year for people that want to know like their blood pressure, cholesterol, and other information that they could eventually earn points for also. And if they have any event that is sort of out of the way of the location of the campus, they usually also do outside firms. But for those, she mentioned that uh, they usually use Walgreens for this event. Some of the challenges that she encountered during her role as the employee wellness administrator at NSU have been working on a tight budget. It's really hard to expand or try new programs with the employees on a tight budget because you don't have enough money to really spend on other stuff than the stuff that you have been doing over and over again. And the only way to probably get more money is to budget, to proposal that, and she also has to provide estimate to like how much the new program that she wants to implement is gonna cost, and the return that they would get from the program also. Another challenge that she mentioned was getting the employees or the company to buy in into the program. Sometimes when the administrators don't back you up, it's really hard, to get the support that you need from up top in terms of, like she mentioned before, funding, but also, like she also mentioned that if the administrations are all in and are participating in the program also, that pushes the employees to do so too. So it's really hard for the program to get going when you don't really have the support from the administrators or the employees. For other companies considering a wellness program, Ms. Jenkins mentioned that they should really try to find out what the population would want and what they would benefit from the most. Um, if the company try to provide a wellness program that the employees really didn't agree to, then the level of participation is gonna be low, and that's basically setting up the program for failure, and nobody will benefit from it. So it works out better if the company tries to talk to the employees to see what sorts of program that are needed or that they would benefit from. And even she also mentioned that after getting the program, they should really strive to accomplish the goal of the program and try to make the program successful, and not just implement the program and to just have it. So if you try to accomplish the goal, you know that people will benefit from it and the program will be successful. So everybody will win at the end. In terms of return for investment, Ms. Jenkins mentioned that there are data reporting the number of employees that are enrolled in the program activities, um, how many people are participating in the program, the level of engagement from the employee towards the program, and they also measure, like, after a year, the employees have biometric screening where they can check their progress, or the school also check their progress in order for them to earn points through the Rally app, so that they could get those incentives that the app is able to provide if they're insured under the school. In terms of implementing future plans in the program, Mrs. Jenkins mentioned that if if the budget allowed it, implement a walking program where employees are able to walk around campus and earn points. Also, bike program where employees will be able to rent a bike on campus in order to get to the different parks that are present on the campus area. And also a quarterly support group for those trying to lose weight, or maybe those managing depression or other mental health problems. But she said that all depends on, like, how much money that she has left from the budget for the year, which is a very important factor for the program. Ms. Jenkins mentioned that some of the most exciting aspect of her job is the flexibility that she has uh, with her job and time, and also the ability that she has to use her creativity in terms of coming up with new activities for the employees. During our interview, she gave me an example how she came up with a field day for the employees, and that is something that you hear for kids or like in high school or like college student. But she was able to come up with a field day activity where she got employees that are like 40 to 50 years old to play kickball, um, spend the day at the park, really be active throughout the day. On the other hand, she said that some of the frustrating aspect of the job were the lack of resources. Um, Sometimes there's lack of support from the upper level, and sometimes it's really frustrating to get people to buy into the program. So to initially get people to participate and start, it can be really frustrating. And to wrap it up, Miss Jenkins mentioned that advice that she would give for students in the future would be to try to attend national conventions such as Sophie or other organization in order to network with other people, or just talk and get more experience while meeting people while attending these conventions. She also mentioned to take the chess certification exam to open up more job opportunities, because a lot of jobs in our field look at the chess as something very important because it's proved that you're able to apply everything that you learned before, like in class and the actual world. So she think that it would be really important to like look in the future to see if you could get certified or try to attend any national convention to expand your network. So in conclusion, Mrs. Jenkins mentioned that even though she kind of fell into the position that she is in right now, it has been one of the most rewarding experience that she had, and that the field that we're in is like a rewarding occupation where you get to touch people's lives even in like in the smallest way that you wouldn't even notice. She also mentioned that a health educator, you know, that we have a variety of roles that we can perform in the field. So it's not just like one thing that we do. There's like a variety of roles that we can perform, and that means that we have like a variety of position that we can apply for and that we can perform in the field. And she also mentioned that the chess certification is you know highly looked upon by employers, because it just proves your ability as a health educator to perform your job and to know what you're doing. So if you have the opportunity to take the certification, you should definitely look into it. Thank you.